All right, next up, we're going to talk about the other half of the financial war that these select immigrant groups have waged against us. But first, we talked about the Irish, how they had the physical. Once they got those billy clubs that became cops, they turned right on us, right? Then we talked about the Chinese, Asian, but specifically the Chinese, how they have those businesses and everything, and how the businesses were allowed to operate within our communities. And they saw how we stuff was getting burned down, but they never spoke up for us. They never spoke up. All these Chinese, remember, sinners, they've been this for so long, but when our business was getting burned down, they never spoke up because that was their deal. Their deal was to be the financial supplanters. Now we go to the other financial supplanters, which is the Persians or the Arabs or the Middle Easterns. They had the same deal with the Chinese, right? Uh, Government was like, hey, we're going to give them all this red tape. We're going to burn their stuff down. We're going to give them all these denials and stuff. We're going to just make it just so hard for them to just open businesses within their own neighborhoods. But for you, easy street. You're just going to waltz right in there. You're going to open up shop. And here's something else that all immigrant groups get that you don't realize. They also get a pass to operate a complete underworld. They all get passes. The Irish got their passes. That's how a lot of police got gangs in them and stuff. The Chinese got their passes. That's where they allowed slave labor in these nail salons and these massage parlors. And the Arabs got their passes to run their underworld. And their underworld is real big on the scamming, right? That's what you have up in Minnesota and stuff. Those Somalians, they consider themselves Arabs. And I believe that they're Arabs too because they was giving the Arab treatment. You can open their businesses. You can do any kind of shady business dealing you want, and we will turn a blind eye to it. As long as you stick to your agreement of operating your business within the black community, because you're not going to go in ours. That's what they told them, right? You're going to get all this money off of black people and subgroups. But that was the deal that the Arabs signed. We're going to help financially subjugate these black Americans. We're going to turn a blind eye to how these business practices, and we're just going to thrive and prosper on their dollar by giving nothing back to them. And they look at us with a contempt too, because look, just like with Chinese and stuff, these people have horrible civil rights records within their own country. They're still enslaving each other. So when it comes to our treatment with us, that's why they just kind of shrug his shoulders because it's like, man, because slavery is still going on with them, especially of the gender equality that they have. You want to talk about gender equality? Black men and women have nothing to the gender equality that the Arabs have. Just terrible, 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 terrible. Imagine us telling our women they can't drive. Like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But we always want to look within ourselves when we find the worst stuff. But no, Black Americans have the best humanitarian record on the planet. No hands down. No comparison. No comparison. But the Arab financial war against us is very similar to the Chinese. So if you know the Chinese one, you pretty much know the Arab one. They're like brothers and sisters or brothers and brothers or whatever.